Alright, hello everyone, it's Happy, and today we're going to be talking about the IS-7, the most troll tank in tier 10, especially after its, armor buff. After the HD update, this tank became the most troll because of the fact that its frontal armor and the sides have become more troll than before. So before, it used to be the IS-4 that used to be the Soviet king at tier 10, simply because of the armor and the gun. But now the gun on the IS-7 is still the same, but the armor has changed. And frontally, it's very, very, very strong. And on the sides, this thing is probably the most troll tank ever. This is probably the only tank that can survive a 1 versus 3 and 1 versus 2, and even a 1 versus 1 against a much more HP'd opponent. So in this regard, the IS-7 is probably the best at survivability because its all-around armor is that great. How many times were you in a medium or even a TD and you shot the side of an IS-7 and you just simply didn't pen? Yup. This happens to everyone, and even frontally, the lower plate has now become very, very, very red, and under certain angles, it becomes unpenetrable. And so this tank is very, very strong. The turret has always been strong, so that's not something new. But still, the turret is probably one of the strongest in the whole game because of how impenetrable it is, at least frontally. Even with gold, you won't be able to pen a lot. So this tank behind cover is a literal fortress. Now, on top of that, this tank has very, very good alpha. So it's much higher than that of the IS-4 at 460. The penetration is one of the only things that lets this tank down because you can't comfortably penetrate a lot of tanks. But the mobility is one of the best at tier 10 after the 50B, if I'm not mistaken. So you have a very, very, well, not straight after the 50B, it's probably in the top 5. Let's put it that way. So you have a very, very fast and mobile tank, but in regards to the gun, it doesn't penetrate that much, but the armor is top tier. So this tank is literally played at the front line, always. Never second, never third, always front line, always push, or always defends in this thing. And it's just suited for that role. If you push, no big deal. You're playing close quarters, so your aim time and, accuracy won't play a huge role into what you're doing because, again, you're close range. If you're defending, again, you're more or less close range because you have multiple enemies pushing you. So, again, the aim time and the dispersion of the tank are, not really that big of an issue because you're playing that close of a range. So tell me what you guys think about the IS-7 in the comment section below. And with that, Happy's out, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.